Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Ryan.
Thank you very much, and welcome to Gamescom 2012. It's great to be back in Cologne. This event just seems to get bigger and bigger each year, and it's a real pleasure to welcome back so many old friends tonight. This is a challenging and exciting time for our industry. The way in which our consumers engage with interactive content is changing fast, and I'm looking forward to demonstrating just some of the ways in which PlayStation is evolving as the global gaming paradigm shifts. Right across the spectrum, from the hardcore gamer to the casual family player to those bite-sized mobile games, consumers now want to access their interactive content anywhere, at any time, and across multiple devices. It's our job to meet these needs and to continue to surprise and delight them in the way that we've always done. Once upon a time, gaming used to be the preserve of the young adult, playing alone or sometimes split-screen offline multiplayer. Today, things are very different. As more and more people play, they are doing it in connected, social, and interactive ways. The game experience is no longer an individual pastime. It's an always-on, interconnected, and highly social way to enjoy entertainment. At PlayStation, it's always been our mission to create experiences that are compelling and vivid and that people emotionally invest in. Whether it's love for a virtual pet, the thrill of a high-speed street race, or the visceral fear of being wiped out in frenzied multiplayer combat, we're here to foster and facilitate these emotional experiences. PlayStation has a history of delivering the unexpected in both our software and our hardware. I hope that throughout the next hour, we will provide you with the innovation and surprises that you've come to expect from us. At E3 back in June, we focused on some killer new IP for PS3. Tonight, we're going to start front and center with the newest member of the PlayStation family, PlayStation Vita. Launched with the strongest lineup of games that we've ever had for a new platform, let's see why PlayStation Vita is going to be the must-have item this Christmas. The first title that we're particularly excited about this autumn is Little Big Planet PlayStation Vita. Not only does this much-loved franchise look fantastic, but by fully using the unique, innovative feature set of PS Vita, we have a game that plays more naturally than any of its previous iterations on static console. Let's take a look.
The time is now, Sackboy. Destiny awaits. Go!
Brave little suck creature. Please, would you help me return the land robot to safety?
Oh, hello. Most people use the door.
Of excitement, wasn't it?
I'm pleased to confirm that LBP PS Vita will be available at launch, bundled with the Wi-Fi model for around €249. But that's not the end of the Sackboy story on PS Vita this Christmas. I know that some of you were aware of these gaming icons being part of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. But as you can see, the cast of characters for the game is growing all the time, making this something never experienced before on a PlayStation platform. One of the aspects of PlayStation All-Stars that makes it unique is its cross-play functionality. With cross-play, you can play with up to 3 of your friends, either on PS3 or PS Vita, enjoying the same online experience regardless of the platform that you're using. But there's more. We're excited to be launching a new way to buy and play certain games that are available on both PS3 and PS Vita. PlayStation All-Stars will be one of the titles available as part of our new cross-buy feature. When purchasing the PS3 version of PlayStation All-Stars, you will be able to get a copy of the PS Vita game for no extra cost. We want to make it as easy as possible to own and play a game across multiple devices, and believe that cross-buy is a big step towards achieving this. Other titles that will be available as part of the cross-buy feature include Sly Cooper and Ratchet & Clank Q-Force, which I'm pleased to announce will also be available on PlayStation Vita. Both titles include significant cross-platform features, and when combined with cross-buy, really highlight the benefits of the relationship between PS3 and PS Vita. We will continue to invest heavily in cross-platform features because we know it's no longer just what you play, but also where you play. In addition to the games I've just spoken about, we also have a number of PS Vita titles featuring some of video gaming's ultimate hero IP coming from our third-party partners. One of those titles is Assassin's Creed III: Liberation, a game built from the ground up to take full advantage of PS Vita's capabilities and power, and a title that we think will be a must-have this Christmas. Tonight, I'm pleased to share with you an exclusive new look at the game. Another of the most highly anticipated games for PlayStation Vita this Christmas is, of course, Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. From its classic multiplayer to its thrilling and intense single player, there's no other property in the world like Call of Duty. And we're delighted that it's coming to PlayStation Vita. Delivering features like 4 versus 4 multiplayer over Wi-Fi, Call of Duty players on the PS Vita will engage in multiplayer modes like Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed on a variety of maps built from the ground up for the PS Vita. With single-player missions set in the time between Call of Duty Black Ops and the soon-to-be-released Call of Duty Black Ops 2, players will engage in missions using a variety of weapons and gadgets that leverage the PS Vita's touchscreen technology, including near features. This November, Vita fans will be able to experience Call of Duty on the go for the first time, and I'm pleased to announce that to celebrate the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, we will be introducing a bundle pack that will include a limited edition Wi-Fi PS Vita with a customized back panel, a Call of Duty pouch, and of course the game. So by the time we get to the end of the year, less than 10 months since its launch, over 60 titles will have been published for PlayStation Vita, with a powerful holiday lineup headed by Little Big Planet, PlayStation All-Stars, Ratchet & Clank Q-Force, Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, and Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. In addition, PS Vita will see 2 of gaming's biggest blockbuster franchise make an appearance on the platform, and I'm talking about Need for Speed and FIFA. Additionally, everyone's favorite PS1 classics will be available on PS Vita starting August 28th. But now I'd like to give you a glimpse of the future. In 2008, we launched a truly iconic and unique game in Little Big Planet, which went on to sell over 8 million units. By combining a lovable character in Sackboy with a great platform game and the ability to create new and exciting worlds, Little Big Planet created an entirely new genre in play, create, share. Behind this incredible franchise is an incredible studio, Media Molecule. Tonight, I want to share with you a completely new IP from Media Molecule, their first since Little Big Planet. Please welcome Alex Evans on stage to tell you more.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jim. Thanks, everyone. I'm so proud and excited. I'm whittling up a bit. I'm here with Rex Crowell, the lead designer from our new IP. And Media Molecule's been living and breathing Little Big Planet for 6 years now. And we're so amazed by the 7 million levels that gamers have created in the game, and also where the franchise is going now with Little Big Planet PlayStation Vita and Little Big Planet Karting coming soon, that at Media Molecule we were scratching our heads wondering, where do we take creative gaming next? And we were just looking around the office, and if you follow our blog, you'll know that Rex is an inveterate doodler. He's always drawing, he's always fiddling around with bits of paper, so much so that I found this guy in the corner of the office, unloved and unfed for about 3 days. It's an elk, Rex, and I've saved him for you. You may find a few other lying around. And it's in paper that we've taken our inspiration, because if you think about it, paper is just amazing. You can tell stories with it, you can fold it, you can draw with it. And it's really perfect for the PlayStation Vita. It's a tactile device. You can touch the PlayStation Vita and play. So that was the jumping off point for our new game, which is called Tearaway. Now, Tearaway is an adventure game, but we like to think of it more like a buddy movie between you, the player, and this person, which we call Iota. Iota is a messenger from another dimension. If you like, he's a paper envoy who's got a message that's just for you, the player. And that message is going to be unique. The game is a journey where you try to get Iota, who's trapped in the world of Tearaway, inside your Vita, out and into the real world. So, trapped in his head is this message, especially for you. And it's so important that he's just desperate to explore this wonderful world. And being a buddy movie, the world is just as an important character as Iota himself. It's not a flat 2D world. We've lovingly crafted a three-dimensional universe made entirely out of paper. And it looks so lush on the Vita screen. It just pours out of the screen. It responds to every touch. It really feels papery. And as you jump around, as you splosh about in puddles, you really feel this connection to the world that at times is fragile and at other times is just magical. The world of Tearaway has all sorts of surprises. And who is this Iota? He's a character that you're playing with, and he can take on all sorts of challenges. He's very strong despite being made of paper. So for example, this little Cyclops. Rex, would you mind dispatching him? Beautifully dealt with. But as we play through the game, you realize that you'll need to help out Iota in more ways. And luckily, Rex is holding the entire game, the whole world of Tearaway, in his godlike hands. And so throughout the game, we have features where you can actually interact with the world. In this section, by tapping the back of the Vita in a touch-sensitive, pressure-sensitive way, these drum skins vibrate and throw objects, including Iota himself, into the air. And that allows you to help Iota scale heights that you would never have otherwise been able to reach. So in this next section, we're going to face a little bit more of a challenge. That Cyclops over there is going to taunt us. And Rex, I think we should take him out. So rope bridges have never caused any trouble in video games, ever, have they? So I think we should just go ahead and cross the bridge. It's a trap. And all of these guys are a little bit miffed that there's a messenger messing around on their turf. So the idea here is that we have godly powers, and we have a surprise for them. Literally, by reaching out, Rex can push his fingers into the world of Tearaway. Hello, Rex's finger. Do that again. Yeah. Multi-touch. So the beautiful thing about this is you have to play it to believe it. It really feels like it's your fingers poking up through into the game. And we even include the video feed there. So there's a theme that runs throughout the whole game of your world, our world, leaking into the world of Tearaway. Whether it's blatting the enemies around, whether it's rearranging the world and interacting with Iota, this is the most godly way to help him on his journey to deliver the message. In this level, we're just going to simply make a path for him and carry on onwards and upwards in this journey that takes you from the papery world of Tearaway and out into the real world, our world. So goodbye, Elk, and I hope you enjoy this title, which is a message to be delivered from Vita to the real world. Thank you.
You should have got a better bed, better for your head, better heads meet shut eye. You should have got a better bed, better for your head, better heads meet shut eye. You should have got a better bed, better than the Red Dead Sea. Promise it to me, promise me that we'll see. People,
Mercenary is a rare breed of soldier. We work in the shadows. We do the things their own forces could never do. Fighting the battles they could never fight. Battles they don't want the world to know about. We've never picked sides. We've never cared who is right or wrong. Our loyalty is to the job. We don't ask for glory. We don't ask for medals. And we certainly never ask questions. Except for one. How much does it pay?
Killzone for PS Vita is a completely new game, created specifically for PlayStation Vita to deliver a first-person shooter that would simply not be possible on any other platform. We've been blown away by the early builds and can't wait to share more information with you in the coming months. PlayStation Vita is the ultimate portable gaming platform, offering the most diverse and immersive gaming experiences available on the go. However, today's consumer demands not just mobility, but also more choice. It's with this in mind that we're thrilled by the newest member of the PlayStation ecosystem, PlayStation Mobile. Launching this autumn, PlayStation Mobile offers snack-sized games across a variety of PlayStation-certified devices which emulate the iconic PlayStation user interface. With user-friendly development tools, publishers and bedroom developers alike can now offer unique and creative PlayStation experiences on the Android platform to the PlayStation community. PlayStation Mobile is not just about mobile devices, it's also about making your content mobile. With PlayStation Mobile, your content follows you and moves effortlessly from your tablet to your smartphone to your PS Vita. It's a seamless gaming experience that is anchored to your PSN ID, with PSN features to be added to the service in the near future. PlayStation Mobile is supported by PlayStation Store with a clean, easy-to-use interface available on PlayStation-certified Android devices. But the heart and soul of PlayStation Mobile is the games. Nobody does games better than PlayStation, and the games curated through PlayStation Mobile are no exception. We will offer a wide range of portable gaming experiences using the pedigree and creativity of existing publishers combined with new ideas from the emerging development talent of the gaming world. Let's take a quick look at some of the games that will be available on PlayStation Mobile this year. Also today, we are pleased to announce 2 more partners with mobile devices that will be PlayStation certified, Asus and Wikipad. Adding these 2 companies dedicated to innovative portable consumer devices is yet another step towards achieving our objective of offering PlayStation Mobile to as many people as possible across multiple devices. Now, I want to talk about PS3. Our exceptional PS3 holiday lineup for 2012 includes PlayStation All-Stars, Little Big Planet Karting, Ratchet & Clank Q-Force, Sports Champions 2, Dance Star Party Hits, not to mention a fantastic offering of third-party titles, including FIFA, Call of Duty, Dust 514, and Assassin's Creed. One of these third-party titles, Assassin's Creed 3, is particularly exciting for PS3 owners, as there will be exclusive DLC available at launch, providing 4 exclusive missions and over an hour's gameplay. In addition to all the new games coming out later this year, I'm also pleased to announce that throughout the European region, we will be introducing a new value range named Essentials for PS3. Much like the successful Essentials range on PSP, PS3 Essentials will offer a wide catalogue of well-known and high-quality games, all for around €19. Behind me, you can see the titles included in the PS3 Essentials range at launch, including the likes of Uncharted, Infamous, and Little Big Planet. With the introduction of PS3 Essentials, PlayStation 3 will be more accessible than ever before this holiday season. Something else for this holiday season is the new cross-controller DLC for Little Big Planet 2 on PS3. By downloading this DLC, you can play LBP2 with your PS3 and PlayStation Vita together, resulting in a unique gaming experience which is only possible through the exclusive relationship between the 2 consoles. To show you what I mean, I'd like to invite Pete Smith to the stage to demonstrate just how exciting this is.
Thank you, Jim. Hello. Today I'm going to show our new cross-control pack for Little Big Planet 2, which launches later this year. So, what is cross-control? Well, put simply, cross-control is the ability to use the Vita as a controller for the PlayStation 3. And why is this cool? Well, it's cool because as well as having dual analog sticks and buttons on the Vita, it also has front and rear touch, and importantly, it has its own screen, so you can have dual screen gaming on the PlayStation 3. In this Little Big Planet DLC pack, we not only give you the levels playable via cross-control, but we also allow you to make cross-control games yourselves. In the demo today, we'll see Sackboy hurtling through space in his latest adventure. Now, cross-control is best played in front of a big TV with a Vita in your hands. And this TV looks fantastic for that. So I'm going to move down there in front of the big screen. And now I think of it, that TV is the same as the TV in Michael Denny's bedroom. And that's fantastic for playing Little Big Planet, apparently. Okay, so now you'll see I'm controlling Sackboy on the Vita. I can run and jump using the Vita controls with Sackboy on the PlayStation 3. But more importantly, I can use the Vita as an extra screen, and I can use all of the Vita's functionality as well. So this section just looks like a normal platforming section of gameplay. My high-tech assistants just told me we need to go through it to rescue the princess, so let's go. Oh, okay, so clearly there's more to this than meets the eye. If you look at the Vita screen, you'll see we've got some areas which are marked as deadly, which I can now jump over them. So this means that I've got a unique view of the action from the Vita, which is cool in the single player, but it's really good in the multiplayer. And in our pack, we've got 4-player multiplayer with 4 players on the PlayStation 3 and 1 player on the Vita. Oops, sorry about that. Just need to concentrate. And if the player on the PlayStation Vita has a different viewpoint, it means they can see things that the other players can't see. So when you're playing multiplayer, this opens up lots of gameplay opportunities. Okay, so now I've got to trigger the switch to get past this door, which is closed. On PlayStation 3, I would jump and grab that block, but clearly I can't do that because it's too high. On Vita, however, I can pick up the block using touch, move it over, and Sackboy gets through. I have to say here, no Sackboys were harmed in the making of this demo. So now I'm on a lift. I'm going to use touch again just to simply turn this cog, and there you go. It's as simple as that. Now this section looks the same as the previous section, however I'm going to have to be much more careful because, oops, the walls are electrified. And this shows just how precise you can be, if you're any good at the game, using the touchpad on the Vita. And I'm through. Okay, and obviously, as with all good Little Big Planet games, you can run and jump and grab and swing. Now, I've got a gap that's too big to jump, and if I try, I'm going to get fried by this laser. So it looks like I should push this platform into the screen, and the rear touch is perfect for that. So if I just use the rear touch, if I can just, oops, excuse me, come all the way across, and then push the platforms into the screen, and jump straight across. And you can also use the front touch just for moving objects and jumping Sackboy around. It's really easy to do. Just grab a block, fire it up. And this makes it really easy and intuitive to play the game. And that's something what we always strive to do with Little Big Planet. Great. So I've found the princess. But it looks like there's some kinds of puzzle that I need to work out. So I'm going to use the Vita as an X-ray scanner to look around the level. There you can see Sackboy. If I look up here, this looks like some kind of clue. Blue, purple, green. So, let's go over to the princess. I'll input this pad using touch. Blue, purple, and green. Great. The princess is free. Okay, so let's go and use this rocket to escape. Oh, but unfortunately it looks like there's a problem with the rocket. Don't worry, princess, I'll save you. So I'm going to jump down this pipe. And now you'll see Sackboy has jumped from the PlayStation 3 onto the PlayStation Vita. And I'm controlling him the normal way on the Vita. Now, having an extra screen gives you not just gives you an extra viewpoint, but it gives you different roles and different control methods. And we think this is really exciting potential for social gaming and for local multiplayer as well. But I can run, jump, and grab like the PlayStation 3. I'm going to grab this bit of sponge and using the gyros, let's give it a shake. And there you go, I've freed the rocket. I'm going to jump in the rocket, looks like the princess is in. I'm going to pull down the rocket and blast off from the Vita onto the PlayStation 3 and out into space to escape with the princess. So once again, Sackboy saves the day and gets the girl. Well done, Sackboy. Oh, but oh no, it's a trap. So this is just a small section of the DLC pack for Little Big Planet, but importantly, it's just a glimpse of what's possible of cross-control on PlayStation. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete. What a fantastic demonstration. Something that I'm particularly excited about is PlayStation Plus. Plus is something that we're putting a great deal of focus on right now. At E3, we announced your Instant Game Collection, where games of the highest quality are made available to download every month, with PlayStation Plus members getting access to over 45 of the best PlayStation games a year, for as long as they remain members. To demonstrate just how good PlayStation Plus is right now, not only will we be introducing 5 completely new games into PlayStation Plus over the coming months, I'm pleased to tell you that Red Dead Redemption will be September's PlayStation Plus Game of the Month. One of the best games of this console generation, and a title which we believe sets the standard for PlayStation Plus. So as you can see, with your instant game collection, you now have even more titles to play, and it's with that in mind that I'm very happy to announce that from September, we will be increasing the cloud storage available from 150 megabytes to 1 gigabyte, meaning that Plus members will never run out of space for game saves. I'm also delighted to announce that this year, PlayStation Plus will be extending to PlayStation Vita, and I look forward to sharing more information on this shortly. Costing just €49 a year, but offering well over €1,000 of value, PS Plus provides the best games, great features and exclusives, making it a perfect Christmas gift for PlayStation gamers everywhere. But there's even more. I'm delighted to announce that from September the 5th, for a 2-week period, PlayStation Plus will be available to new subscribers within Europe with a 25% discount. As we continue to broaden the experiences available to more and more consumers, we have continued to innovate and create games that offer new kinds of experiences. Something that we are really excited about for Christmas and afterwards is Wonderbook. Wonderbook quite literally brings stories to life and offers consumers an entirely new and completely mesmerizing experience based on tales of adventure and discovery from characters we know and love, and also from some that we've yet to meet. To dive deeper into Wonderbook and also unveil yet more great PlayStation games, it's my pleasure to invite onto the stage our Senior Vice President of Worldwide Studios Europe, Michael Denny.
Thank you, Jim, and it's great to be back here at Gamescom again. So having already unveiled a number of big new IPs at E3, and very graciously allowed Jim to introduce Media Molecule's captivating new IP, I have to say that I'm very pleased to be able to share with you here today even more new and exciting first-party games. So let's start with an update on our biggest new release for this holiday season. Wonderbook takes the simple concept of a storybook and creates a multi-dimensional experience that brings stories to life in new and dynamic ways. Wonderbook will allow players to interact with stories in ways that children have previously only dreamt of. As announced at E3, our first title for Wonderbook will be The Book of Spells from J.K. Rowling. This will be the first product resulting from Sony's exciting partnership with Pottermore, the unique online experience based on the Harry Potter books. Featuring exclusive new and original writing from J.K. Rowling, Book of Spells will come to life, allowing you to cast spells using the PlayStation Move as your magic wand. You will be able to learn the secrets of wizardry and the art of spellcasting, just as if you were a real student at Hogwarts. So let's take a quick look at how the experience is coming together. Thank you. And I think the video is a great illustration of children's sheer joy when playing Book of Spells, showing the genuine thrill and excitement of the experience. We are now working with some of the world's leading creators and developers to produce a diverse library of content for Wonderbook. At E3, we announced that Moonbot Studios, an incredibly talented studio who created Oscar-winning short films and incredibly successful interactive books for tablets and smartphones, would be creating a fantastic new story exclusively for Wonderbook. This new IP is called Diggs Nightcrawler. It's a stylish new detective story inspired by a mix of famous children's tales and classic film noir. It's about grifters, bootleggers, and private eye bookworms. And it's a brilliant example of the types of engaging experiences that Wonderbook can deliver to entertain the whole family. Let's take a look.
Name's Nightcrawler. Diggs Nightcrawler. I've got 6 arms, a reading habit, and a nose for trouble. My old pal Humpty got himself bumped off the wall. Hump the Dump, we called him. He was a tough egg, hard-boiled, but somebody wanted him cracked. Now, my grammar ain't perfect, but if your book starts with murder, you'll need me to cross the T's and dot all the I's. Library City is in a scramble, kid, and I'm gonna need you. Humpty is sunny side up, and it's my job to put him back together again.
You better not try to leave the crime scene, gumshoe.
What do you say? Can you help me out? We'll be walking on eggshells, but that's what we do.
Thank you. So Book of Spells and Diggs Nightcrawler demonstrate 2 highly entertaining and differentiated experiences for Wonderbook. But this is only the beginning. As well as bringing to life both famous and newly inspired children's stories, we can also take the players on quests of discovery and interactive learning in ways not experienced before. And we've had a great reaction to Wonderbook following the announcement at E3, in particular from content partners with ambitions of seeing some of their most exciting IPs reimagined on Wonderbook. And with that in mind, I'm pleased to announce that we are now working with the BBC to bring one of their best-known IPs to Wonderbook, Walking with Dinosaurs. This promises to be a dinosaur experience unlike any other. Let's take a look.
We're living through a golden age of dinosaur discoveries. All over the world, new discoveries are helping us understand more about these majestic creatures. Each bone is a piece of the oldest jigsaw puzzle on Earth. And as the picture comes together, the results are truly amazing.
Thank you. And last, but by no means least for Wonderbook, I'm also very excited to announce that the world's biggest entertainment brand, Disney, have agreed to work with us to bring some of their most famous brands to life on Wonderbook. This shows where we are taking the platform, bringing the best content to life in a new way never seen before. And this is still just the beginning. The true potential of Wonderbook will continue to be demonstrated over the coming weeks, months, and years ahead. So with great first-party support from Book of Spells, Sports Champions 2, Dance Star Party Hits, and Little Big Planet Karting, this Christmas will be a significant one for PlayStation Move. And our partners also continue to integrate PlayStation Move into games that benefit from the unique control that only PlayStation Move can provide. So today, I would like to share with you FIFA 13, Electronic Arts' seminal title that introduces a new and exciting feature only possible with PlayStation Move. So please welcome David Rutter from EA to tell us more.
Hello, thank you very much. It's obviously a pleasure to be here, and just very, very quickly, a big thank you to our team back in Vancouver for helping us get this demo together and obviously making the best game on the planet. It's a pleasure here to be showcasing FIFA, as I say, the best game on the planet as far as we're concerned. FIFA 13 captures the unpredictable this year, with no two matches ever being the same. This year, FIFA delivers our best gameplay innovations, including our new first touch control system, and connects fans to the heartbeat of the sport and to each other through EA Sports Football Club. This year marks the largest and deepest feature set in FIFA's history and elevates the role of the FIFA franchise to football's social network, where fans connect, compete, and share with millions of others around the world. And today, for the first time ever, I'm very excited to show you how PlayStation Move and the motion controller is bringing new fun ways to play FIFA. Okay, so I'm joined with two good friends and colleagues, Ian and Ollie. They're going to be battling it out in a London derby, Arsenal versus Chelsea, to show you how this works. So first up, Move obviously gives you unprecedented control over the action on the pitch. Using the motion controls in defence, you can easily select the man you want to mark and track the player with amazing precision by using the T button.
He saw the chance to release him, but didn't direct the pass as he wanted. Gibbs.
Okay, and in attack, our teammate control lets you send players on runs by literally painting the path that you want to send them on, giving you great new attacking options. Okay, so I think you just saw Ian. Are you Arsenal? Yeah. So Ian was just painting a path there on the pitch that you just see.
Kept his eye on the ball. This is Frank
Okay.
Lampard.
Next, you can see how the guys can make precision passes all across the pitch. If you see that breakaway in the game, you can easily put a player through cleanly.
Not short of options here.
Oh, bad luck.
He's picked it up well.
Okay, and since it's all about putting balls in the back of the net, we've obviously given you new options to score. Just a flick of the Move controller, and you can take a shot. Or if you turn it, you can put on some really wicked spin onto the ball, so you can pick the top corner. Go on, Ian. Oh, bad luck, mate. Cool. So, that's just some of the great new ways that you can play FIFA with the Move when the game launches in September 25th in North America and September the 28th in Europe. Okay, thank you very much to our friends at Sony for the opportunity to join you here today at Gamescom, and have a brilliant show. Thanks very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, David. So at PlayStation, we know that it's the power of the games that ultimately excite our players. So following the early introduction of Media Molecule's stunning new IP, it's my pleasure to introduce 3 brand new titles for the PlayStation 3 that build upon our heritage for creating unique and innovative games. The first is a new PlayStation Move-enabled game called Until Dawn. Just like your favorite teen horror movies, Until Dawn features all the elements you'd expect from this thrilling movie genre. A script that's fun, exciting, but above all scary. A beautiful young cast, an isolated location, a dark secret, and of course, that all-important twist. You will play as 7 different characters throughout the story, watching their relationships develop over the course of the game. And it's your job to keep them alive through a long and eventful night, until dawn.
And here we are.
Wow. Just as cozy as I remember it.
What do you say to a drink?
I say hell yes.
Feels beautiful over here.
Yo, explorers, you guys are gonna need the keys for the Love Shack.
I could go to the cabin by myself, but it wouldn't be as fun. Not for you, at least. Is that it?
Wait till you see it up close. It's got a couple of stories, a jacuzzi.
Finally, I have your attention. What was that?
Come on! Oh my god.
Thank you. So I think you get the idea. Alongside the gripping narrative, Until Dawn enjoys unique and intuitive controls made possible by PlayStation Move. These seamless controls allow anyone to pick up and play. What you do in the real world happens in the game world, from using a torch as your guide to solving puzzles with a variety of different tools, from firing guns and lunging with knives to using subtle movements to get closer to the other characters. So we really look forward to demoing the game for you in more detail over the next few days, so if you get a chance, please come along. One of the things that makes Worldwide Studio so special is that we are truly a global studio. Tonight, we have shown you new games created both in Europe and the US. The one region that we haven't yet touched upon is Japan. Japan Studio is famous for creating unique, inspiring, and quality games. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce two new games from Japan Studio. First is a unique title for PlayStation Network, Rain. Thank you. And I think you'll all agree that really is a great illustration of Japan Studio's reputation for beautiful, creative, and fun games. And talking of creative games, I'm very excited to introduce another new and unique title, Puppeteer. Puppeteer is unlike anything you've seen before. With many, many hours of intense theatrical gameplay, from the curious mind of game creator from our Japan studio, please welcome Gavin Moore.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Theatre of the Strange and Fantastic. before we show you what's behind the curtain, I would like to take this opportunity to explain the inspiration behind Puppeteer. Okay, so it all came out of the need to reawaken my own son's imagination. I became aware that my son quickly got bored with doing the same thing in the same environment, and therefore I really needed to make something so magical that I could awaken his imagination, but also the imagination of all children, including the big ones like myself and the small wee ones as well. Now, Puppeteer takes place in a magical theatre, and unlike most games where you move through the world of Puppeteer actually moves around you, with all the action taking place on the same stage. The sets are continually moving and changing, taking on an amazing adventure with surprises in every scene. It's packed full of weird and wild situations that we hope you're going to love. Now, in our story, and pay attention, it gets kind of weird from this point on, a boy named Kutro is carried away by the maleficent Moon Bear King to a black castle when the unlucky boy is transformed into a puppet, obviously. Now, Kutro displeases the terrible tyrant who devours the boy's wooden head. Now, scrambling for any head to sit on his shoulders, he soon realizes that he can use these changes to change the world around him. Armed with this amazingly mind-blowing ability, he basically sets out to steal a pair of magical scissors, and that's where his terrible journey, unfortunately, begins. So, you with me on this? Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, Puppeteer.
Welcome to the magical theater of the strange and fantastic. Go and bring him to me!
You better follow that fork. The witch doesn't take kindly to long waits.
Hurry up!
Are you the new boy? I suppose you're looking to get your soul back and hurry home. Well, you'll just have to march those wooden legs up to the Moon Bear King's throne room and rescue Calibris from his clutches. You can do it.
Give me back my scissors! Chase you to the ends of the moon! This world belongs to me now! You'll never be safe! Ever!
Thanks, Gavin. And there will be so much more to share over the coming months. So at E3, we unveiled 2 brand new IPs for the PlayStation 3, both of which created massive excitement. Quantic Dream's highly innovative new title, Beyond, shows that PlayStation continues to push the boundaries of creativity and performance. And of course, The Last of Us, winner of almost every E3 award available. Naughty Dog and Quantic Dream are great examples of the incredible talent that we are privileged to work with at Worldwide Studios, and we are super excited by both their titles. So before I hand you back to Jim, I will leave you with another look at the gritty, powerful, and much anticipated The Last of Us.
Here, this make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
roses have faded, there's frost at my door. The birds in the morning don't sing anymore. The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness the whippoorwills cry. The darkness is falling, the sky has turned gray. A hound in the distance is starting to bay. I wonder what she's thinking of, forsaken, forgotten, without any love. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Oh, please understand.
How did you know?
Know what?
About the ambush?
'Cause I've been on both sides.
Oh.
Thank you, Michael. I think Michael has really reinforced the statement that we made at E3, that even entering its 7th year, PS3 is still going from strength to strength, and the games are only getting better and better. So when I spoke to you at the beginning of the evening, I said that I hoped that by the end of the night, we would have shown you the next wave of innovation and creativity. I hope, having seen us unveil 5 new games, not to mention some more of The Last of Us, you can see that we mean what we say and that we will most definitely continue to surprise and delight you. At PlayStation, we strive to reshape the interactive world with exciting ideas. We imagine a world where everyone is connected and there is a unique opportunity to play anytime, anywhere. We envisage a world where stories come to life in your living room and where everyone can be transfixed by the power of the human imagination. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. To end with, there's a title that, to be quite honest, I teased you with a little bit earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified for the PlayStation Vita. Thank you.